Yeah. Hi everyone. So in the last video, we covered this first step in this series of uh, the deep ML project. Attention is all you need, building the transformers from scratch. So we next we'll go to the second step now, second task in this project. Okay. So it says this function build ID to token vocab. The first one was build token to ID. So this is build ID to token vocab. So let's go through the description quickly. So it says given a token to ID dictionary, uh, which we built the last time. So this dictionary is mapping token strings to integer IDs. Now we need to implement this function build ID to token vocab to produce the inverse mapping from ID back to token. This inverse lookup is what lets you decide model output IDs into uh, readable tokens later in the pipeline. Sorry, what lets you decode model output IDs into readable tokens later in the pipeline. Okay, yeah. Let's also quickly go through the learn section. Why do we want to do this step? So every decoding path, greedy, beam search, or just printing a batch needs to map integer IDs back to the token strings. The forward vocabulary alone is not enough. And the underlying concept, a token to ID map is a bijection between a finite set of strings and a continuous range of integers, 0, 1 till, let's say, vocabulary v minus 1, which would be the vocabulary size. The inverse is obtained by swapping each key value pair so that lookups go from ID to string in order one time. Common pitfall, do not assume IDs are already sorted or contiguous when iterating. Build the inverse from the dictionary items directly so it stays correct even if the forward map was constructed in an unusual order. Also remember that the special tokens, pad, beginning of sentence, end of sentence, unknown must appear in the inverse too. Okay, so so it says do not assume IDs are already sorted or contiguous when iterating. Yeah, we don't need that because we already have the token to ID dictionary, right? So we can see in the example also that the token to ID dictionary would be given to us, let's say, like we constructed last time. So it would have this pad as 0, BOS 1, US 2, unknown 3, high as 4. And when we pass this to our function, this build ID to token vocab, it should ideally return the inverse dictionary, which will have 0 key with the value of pad, similarly 1 with US, 2 with US, so on. So I think simply we can just kind of swap the key value pairs in the dictionary and create a new dictionary out of it. So yeah, then we'll kind of quickly code it up. We already have a token to ID dictionary. We will create ID to token empty dictionary. And we just need to get the key value pair and swap it. So we just do for key comma value and token to ID dot items, and we simply swap them. And yeah, this should be it. We simply return this new dictionary which we created. Can run it. See, yeah, it passes, so we can go ahead and submit it as well. Yeah, so this also passes. And yeah, so this was a simple function implementation. We just wanted to create a inverse of this, but yeah, again, the important point here is like, why is this needed? Because um, we need the inverse mapping. Like whenever the model will generate some output tokens in the form of integers, um, we need this inverse lookup to kind of decode what the model is saying and um, get the model output in some readable form, which the final user of the model can understand. So yeah, this was it for the second step in the project. Yeah, then we'll go to the third task in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.